One thing that impressed me when I came to this college was the overwhelming sense of community that is here. It's a sense of community that I hadn't experienced before. It was very warm, very supportive, very open and very honest.
It is a community where people are naturally supportive of each other. I'm often amazed by how generous they are in applause. I think one of our main strengths is a real ability to bring out a sense of self-confidence in our pupils. We sometimes do take pupils who have lost their way. They arrive with us, and in 3 or 4 weeks you can see that child change. You can see them grow in confidence, you can see their heads raised, you can see a kind of brightness in their step when they come into school in the morning that was often really lacking when they first came to see me about joining the school. I understand that academic results really do matter. You know, people need qualifications. It's a competitive world out there. But whatever level they're at, I want them to do the very best they can academically. And all we do in school is designed to get the best possible results for the ability of them.
Sometimes you don't even really notice that you're in school because you're having so much fun, but you do learn.
Good.
You're never bored really when you're here. You're always doing something somewhere.
We know from statistical analysis that we teach well. Their value added is really high, and so we know that kids are performing better than they would do in many other places.
You're treated by the teachers like adults in upper sixth. They treat you with respect. There's more of a closer relationship than you were with the teachers than, I don't know, when you were younger, because they expect more from you.
I am very lucky with the staff that I've got at present. They are very willing to go the extra mile. The tutors' reports are so perceptive sometimes about the child, but they also make really good assessments of actually what this child is like, and quite often, you know, what they need to do to make improvements next term. One of the lovely things about being headmaster of St Lawrence College is that we also have our own junior school. And this is on the same site as the senior school, and so many of the students from there come on to us at 11. The junior school is very vibrant, and they add a real extra dimension to the life of our school. And it's very good for us to be reminded that we are part of one community where children can go right the way through from the age of 3 to 18.
There is a great forgiving nature here.
It is a very compassionate place. It is a place where we recognise people sometimes make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you need to understand them, but you need to be forgiven, and you need the opportunity to move on.
I like to do things with the pupils here in chapel that I feel will speak to them. I will use clips from YouTube. I will use PowerPoint presentations, I will use music, pop videos, and I will use what you could honestly say are silly props. But if it puts the message that Jesus has for us across to them, then I will do it. And I have to admit, I thoroughly enjoy doing it that way as well. Folks, let's just remind ourselves why we're doing this. As we know, today is Ascension Day. It's the day where we celebrate Christ's ascension to heaven, and as you can see, we have written some lovely prayers on these balloons, and in a moment all of your prayers are going to ascend upwards. We also have many students here from different countries. And different countries mean different faiths.
Because of all the different cultures in the school, you get to learn and mix with other people, and you get to know, how to socialise with people from areas of the world which you may not have ever even known about or ever experienced before.
There are lots and lots of opportunities that come through being small and actually therefore having to be part of the place. You have to join in. otherwise things don't happen.
I think it's great as well that the school does a lot of activities for all of the students to do, and it just brings the community a lot closer.
There's a huge range of activities that happen.
I love cooking. I just love cooking. And right now we're making shoe pastry.
Some of them are indoors, some of them are kind of intellectual. Others are more outdoor activities, more games orientated. We also run, as part of the activity programme, some leadership training. 2 or 3 members of staff will be out with teams looking at various challenges, trying to get them to work as a team to understand how leadership functions in a group.
Will, Christopher, James, Jonathan, Samuel.
It's the junior common room. It's known as the JCR. Basically, it's a place where the 3rd and 4th form do prep in an evening between 7 and 9. Other than that, anyone can be in here just hanging about. Pool table behind me that people just to enjoy. There's laptops, wireless throughout the whole building.
It's important for students to know that they are really looked after in the boarding community, that actually if there are any worries, if they have any troubles, if they're not sure how to sort something out, there are always people that they can turn to.
They all support each other and become a big family, and that's really nice to see. And I'm just on hand with the team of tutors for any problems, to celebrate successes, to help the house gel, really.
You kind of end up with an extra family on top of the family that you already have. And it's great because you get to know loads of people and you make loads of new friends that you probably keep for a lifetime. I really enjoy it, it's great.
In the evenings, like, we're always like doing something, playing games and watching films or something. It's like being at home, but like being on a sleepover all the time, so it's really good fun.
In here you've got a whole range of areas like table, tennis table, pool table and table football table. This building is the tower, where at the bottom of it you have computers and the top we have a library.
This is my room, and it's nice to be in a room with a lot of other people rather than just to be on your own, because when you're first starting to settle in as a boarder, it's very nice to have other people around you.
Wherever you go, there's always somebody to sit and chat with, and I think that it also allows you to be much more independent and grow as your own person.
I just think generally it's just a great school to be at. It's just you kind of get on well with everyone. The academic side is really good, and so it's just a great experience to be here.
I think it's a combination of being a small school, which leads to a lot of interactions, a staff who are really willing to take great care of every individual child, that adds to that sense that we actually do know what we're doing together and, on the whole, get on well together.